Hey everyone, how's it going? So happy Sunday evening. Hope everyone is having a great night and had a great weekend, y'all. I posted a little thing that said that something to the effect that I need another Sunday because I'm not really ready for Monday. I am ready. I mean, really, it's coming. Does it really matter? All right, so tonight we're just going to do a quick really cute project. Now, I am using one of our retired transfers, but we do still have some other ones in my shop that would still be super cute for a coffee bar. We have one right now that's Dolly Parton's Pour Yourself a Cup of Ambition. So it's really cute and it would work with this too. And then I'm just using this double-sided, this is from the Dollar Tree, little chalkboard. That's it. And we're going to chalk one color using our Dune colored paste. And I am going to use some, this is a Waverly wax, the antiquing wax. Is there a color? Yeah, well, antique. That's the color. So, and then I'm going to use the baby wipe method just to add some stain to the outside of this. But I just thought this was really cute because I could put this on my coffee bar and turn it. You know, I like to do things that I can, you know, flip them and use other sides. So, sorry, I'm going to grab my trash can. Y'all, I got a new table this weekend and I love it. But I had to move everything around and I forgot to put everything back. But what I was saying about doing other things, so I did this the other day and I can turn it to this. So I like doing double-sided things. You know, you can change up your decor and not really have to, you know, do a whole lot. I love it. So just again, pick this up at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to just sand it a little bit. You know, these are just like little cheap little boards. So they've got some rough edges. Just going to sand that down just a little. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I do want it to not have all the little raw wood edges on it. Yeah, I thought these were just really cute just to, again, just sit on the coffee bar. So did y'all have really good weather where you're at? Because we certainly did. In fact, my little neighbor, I think she's on now. I was getting ready to set up and she can see me. I'm in the basement. She can see me and she texts me and said, "I see you." Because they are sitting outside by their pool. That's how nice it is here. It's been amazing. So I cannot complain one bit about how our weather has been this weekend because it has been beautiful. We were all outside last night, had a little cornhole tournament going on in the neighborhood, which is always fun. Always a blast, y'all. It is a blessing to be a part of a neighborhood that you actually really love the people and get along with them and can just live life with them, you know. That's a blessing. Okay. Y'all, if I don't stop, I'll just be sanding. You know how I get. I'm a little bit crazy with it and really, you know, want it perfect. So let's just stop. All right. Swipe it off a little bit. When you are hopping on, if you're liking this, just hit the heart button. Let me know you're here. I appreciate it. And I would love for y'all to sprinkle, which is just sharing the love. That would be great. Give ideas to other people. Okay, so let's just get some stain on this. I'm just going to set this here. And y'all, this is a super simple method. I have used this. I don't know why I guess that's sealed back down. Okay. But this is a super simple method, y'all. You just put it on, baby wipe it off. It's easy. Looks really cute. Looks like a really nice, you know, stain job. Like you've stained it, but don't have to deal with all that actual stain. You know, it's so sticky and It's not my favorite to use. So, okay. So, let's just, I'm going to try to be careful. I don't want to, of course, get it on the chalkboard. Just like I just did. Yep, just like I just did. But it wipes off really easy. Easy, easy, easy. Y'all, I hate this paintbrush. Let me get another one. This one's horrible. Let me find a better one, because that was a nightmare. A nightmare. Alright, here we go. This one's, yeah, that one's much better. Goodness. That other one was like really fat and terrible. And I'm just trying to get in just in here so you're not going to see that raw wood. I'm not like trying to make it perfect, which y'all know I like to do. Like perfection, y'all. Love perfection. Don't know why, but I do. I'm going to do the outside first, and then I'll go in and do the inside. Because you're supposed to use the baby wipe while it's wet. So, and y'all, a lot of these techniques are new to me. You know, since I started crafting, I've, you know, started watching other crafters, and these are all just new techniques. You know, my old crafting self would have just grabbed the old nasty stain and some gloves and started staining stuff, and then it's just a nightmare. That, you know, there's a time and a place for the stain. You have to use it sometimes, but then things like this, it's just not necessary. I mean, this is just a little craft that you don't really need to have some stain on there. And it just, again, just gives it like a little color. And y'all, this is, you know, dollar store, Dollar Tree item. So you're going to have imperfections with it, which is fine. And y'all, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just taking my wet wipe that already has some on it. In fact, I'm just going to kind of do that. And I'm just going to go right inside here. And that way I don't even have to get my paintbrush in there. And I'm just trying to give it just a little bit of color in there. Nothing major. And then let me get a clean one to do my chalkboard off. And that's it, y'all. Super simple. Easy peasy. Alright, let's do the rest. It's so quiet, y'all, tonight around here. Everybody's worn out around here from the weekend. You know, when you're used to going to bed early and getting up really stinking early. Two of my family members that live here, of course, my son and my husband, they get up at 3:45 every morning to go to work. So they tend to be in the bed a little sooner than me and my college student child, because I own an Amazon store and can kind of go in when I need to, or I'm not even going to say want. I mean, I'm blessed to have my business, so it's not even that. It's just, I just go in when I need to. I have my schedule. I can do it. And it's not at 3:45 in the stinking morning, because woohoo! Who wants to do that? Okay. Let's do the other side. And y'all, this is a little messy, but it's nothing like if you was to use, you know, stain. Nothing like it at all. And I've also used just paint, watered down paint as well for this little method. And it also turns out really cute. Just get in there. And you kind of just have to do all the areas because, you know, even on the inside, I'm going to have to do a little just because you're going to see it, you know. It's opened up. You're going to see it. So just take your, get some on my paintbrush here. I'm just going to set it down. Take my little wet wipe, dab it in there, and just kind of rub on the back as well. Just to give some color. So y'all, I'm excited. You know, we moved. I'm watching your video and watching my all-time favorite. Y'all. So if y'all watch us and you continue to watch us, you're going to find out that my family is very transparent. We are who we are. And we really don't hide a lot from anybody because we're who we are. What you see on this video is if you see me in the grocery store, or if you see me at church, or if you see me wherever, I'm her, and so is my husband, so are my kids. We don't really put on the airs or put on whatever it's called. We just don't. So my husband just said in the comments, if you see it, that one of his favorite movies is Step Brothers. Because, as it is. Oh, Lordy. Let's see. I think we're good. Again, just trying to get a little color on the inside so that when it's sitting, it doesn't look so stark. That's all. I think we're good. Let me just take a look with the better lighting right here. All right. Let me get rid of all this. Scoot it to the side. Okay, now, don't want to get that all over everything. Okay, now I am going to take this and just, again, do my chalkboard because I am going to put my transfer on it. All right. And that's it. So just a little bit of color on it so it's not that stark, you know, raw wood look. I don't drop it and break it. Y'all, I just drank a cup of coffee probably about 20 minutes ago because I was up there falling asleep and I was like, I really, you know, need to do this and I can't go to bed this early because I only sleep 3 to 4 hours a night. So if I went to bed now, so I'm a little bit, a little shaky, a little jittery right now. All right, so I am going to wax this just a little bit just because it is a chalkboard, and usually on chalkboards you don't have to wax, but because it's the dollar store or Dollar Tree chalkboard, I just don't know. So I'm just going to use some of our surface wax. And y'all, we got these new wax applicators. Are y'all like me who just like cute things? That's what this is. I don't know, it's cute. It's not a necessity, but I like it and I wanted it, so I got it. So I'm just putting a little bit of wax on this, and then I'm going to turn it over and buff it off. Same thing with this side. Hey, Jana. Jana, I sent you out some goodies. And I'm glad you're on here because I wanted to show you this. So, I sent you out 3 pastes so you could use your transfers, and they're really cool colors. But I don't have any extra. I ordered some extra squeegees, but in the beginning I used these. These are from the Dollar Tree, and it's the spatula that has this on one end and this on this other end, and these are the 2 I used for a long time. So I just wanted to tell you that I should have stuck one of these in yours, but yeah, I wasn't thinking yesterday. But anyway, that's if you just go to the Dollar Tree and buy one of those until squeegees, I can get some squeegees, or you order a squeegee, whatever, whichever way. But anyway, you can use those. Just any kind of squeegee is all you need. So, okay, so, all right, this is our little one of our 5x7s, and again, this one is a retired print, but I wanted to use it, and we do have some more in the shop that would work for this as well. Well, now I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to score it because I want to keep the backer sheet together on this one. It's just easier on some of them for me to do it that way instead of completely cutting them apart. All right. And y'all, this one just says coffee and sunshine, but first coffee. And I just think it's cute for the bar. All right, now I'm going to fuzz this because this is super, super. Hey, thanks. I hope you love the colors. I think they're great colors. They're, you know, one of them's a little springy, but the other 2, I mean, they're all, you know, I think you'll love the colors. I think I know you well enough, maybe, that you'll like those colors. Okay, so just fuzzed it, and I'm just going to stick it in here now. What I love about these transfers are they're pliable, you know, they're very flimsy, so they can fit in these little tight spaces very easily and get in corners and cracks and things like that. You can maneuver them in there very easily. So again, this is our color Dune, and Dune is kind of a it's a creamy beigey color, so for my coffee bar I thought that would be kind of appropriate. I have beiges, browns, creams, that kind of color. Those are my colors in my kitchen. So, all right, so let me just get a little bit on here and then just squeegee it on. It's really funny, y'all. Do y'all drink coffee? Are y'all coffee drinkers, or what do y'all drink in the mornings? I have just started in the last 2 years drinking coffee in the mornings. I would drink coffee on occasions, you know, if I'm cold or we were out and about or something like that, but I would never drink it just like every morning, like a ritual every morning thing. I drink a lot of, like I would drink Coke Zero or something like that for my caffeine in the morning. But now I think it's just a habit. I drink my cup of coffee and I have my protein in it and all that kind of stuff. But so I'm just putting it back on my backer sheet, and I'll take it and wash it in just a little bit. But y'all, look, how cute is that? So it's like a little bistro chalkboard, you know, when you go to the coffee shop. So, and again, y'all, Dollar Tree fine, love it. And give it a little dry. And you could put a bow on it. You could do all kinds of things. I'm not going to. I'm not a huge bow person in my home. I do have some, or some, you know, some little jute or something like that I do love. But that's that side, y'all. So let's do this one. Y'all could do different color. There's just so many. The options are endless with the transfers, and they're reusable so many times. Everything, you know, it's just, I love it. And y'all, this is just our fuzzing cloth. Just I'm just putting a little bit of fuzz on the back so that it doesn't stick so hard to the surface that I can't get it back up. But when you go and you wash it, you just wash it with water, and you can use one of our board erasers or just a very soft sponge. And your stickiness, you know, you don't want to do it too hard. I made that mistake and I did it too hard on one of mine, and learned my lesson because it's not very sticky now. Still works, but just not very sticky. But just be careful. But when you wash the back, just be careful, gentle, and it just washes off easy, and your sticky comes back. So it's just awesome. I love it. These are silk screens, so, and the better you take care of them, the more you can use them. So the value is really awesome too. And if you guys are interested in any of the items, just type in coffee and I'll be glad to send you. Now, sorry, again, this one's a retired print, but there is one in our shop that is super cute with the Dolly Parton saying, "Pour myself a cup of ambition," and then the other one says, I think brighter, or think bigger. If you're thinking bigger, think bigger than that, or something like that. It's a really cute saying, but it's the same size. So you get two on it as well, and you could use it. There you have it. Let me dry it a little bit, and I will show you both sides. And now, with my iffy fickle self, I can change my decor without having to do a whole lot. Which I know Jim loves, because, honey, I'll ask him to paint something in a heartbeat. All right, there you have it. There's that side, and then there is that side. That simple, y'all. Easy peasy. So, again, if you want to know what the list is, just type in coffee, and I'll be glad to send it to you. Thanks, y'all, and look, let's start this week off great tomorrow, right? Get up, just try to put a smile on our face and go about this week with joy in our hearts. That's all we can do. Thank y'all for joining me. See y'all.